So they shouldn't be next to each other. They should be across from each other.
Correct. Or
lessons learned.
Yeah.
Could file that page in I don't know, like a folder that we have that we keep awards or like milestones reached.
Look at that. Look at all that. I mean, we really reached something.
Yeah.
I mean, they're willing to trust us with essentially $500 of credit, essentially. Hey guys.
What do you got here?
2 plans I have. One is to check the water quality, which we didn't get to do yet because it got very muddy. So we're going to do that now with our little tester here.
What's this large item?
This is my wildlife block. And I've learned from Luke on catsandcarp.com that lots of people use these to chum. So
wildlife block.
Yeah. So I'm going to put it out, feed block. So I'm going to put it out there and it'll slowly dissolve and the fish will swarm. We got this, it's basically a TDS tester. That stands for Total Dissolved Solids. And so here we go, we're turning it on. It says ready, and we're jamming her in the socket. I don't know how to know when it's done, but so currently it's reading 262.
Do we have like a little manual that says if that's good or bad?
262 parts per million. So 262 parts per million TDS. So here we go. How much parts per million TDS is safe for drinking water? Okay. Well, we know that the higher parts per million is badder. This person says that their tap water clocked in at 159 parts per million.
So what are we at again?
262.
According to what?
According to the EPA, which I might have accidentally called FIFA. They're both like faulty companies.
Whoa, okay.
You wouldn't say that? Alright. According to the EPA, 500 parts per million is like the bad limit.
Oh.
Toxic.
Yeah.
Huh. So this little item
but the problem
does not
is
tell you what is in the water.
Right. So we know, like on the clarity standpoint, that technically it's not too dirty to drink. But I guess what we should do is we should get an additional test now that tests for bacteria.
Yeah,
that's what we need.
What's in there?
We need a bacteria test.
Yeah.
So here we go.
So this part is unrelated to the previous part.
Correct. This is a thing.
Because you're adding parts per million.
I am, definitely. This is a thing to try to chum the water. Because technically, if I'm honest, I want all of the fishes to come to right here, right? If I'm honest, that's what I want. And I want to be honest.
We want honesty.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
I'm just kidding. To me, that actually makes it a bad weekend.
Huh. Okay.
I would prefer. So what I did once.
Wait, what would you prefer?
I would prefer, if I was going to have a good fishing weekend, which I want this to be, I would prefer if Juro were around.
Oh.
Because I like it.
Mm.
Okay, so one time, you see this corn in a cup.
Can you make this quick?
Yeah. One time what happened was, I often on Amazon, I try to buy a 12-pack of canned corn. That maybe you've seen me dump before. Well, one time, accidentally, when I looked that up, instead of buying that, it gave me like the same amount of weight of that, but in like one ginormous can. So I got like this one ginormous can, and I didn't know what to do with it because I didn't want to just dump it in. Are you falling asleep, Juro? That's real. Juro, you seem very close to me. Here, carpy. So we just wanted to compare the river water to like tap water. So I'm gonna put it in here and then test it.
Great idea.
Thank you. here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Testing the parts per million. So, for reference, the river water was, if you remember, 262 TDS.
I thought it was 272.
Nope, 262.
Either way.
Yeah. Alright, and now this drinking water is OMG. OMG.
Maybe you needed to like rinse it off first?
You
Did that just say 5?
No, it said... but it says 250. Alright, so we were a little concerned because that came out a little higher than I thought that maybe it would. Nearly identical.
To the river.
So now we're going to do filtered water. So here we go. Alright, so we filled up this out of the filtered water, and now here we go. Okay, well, I don't know if you can see that, but so it's definitely the lowest of the things that we've tested, but this does 206.
What have we really learned?
Well,
Have we learned anything?
We did learn some things. So, we learned that total dissolved solids, TDS, in water is a thing that makes water more or less easily drinkable to people. And so, I mean, the water down at the river does actually look, it appears clear. So it did get the highest test, but not by very much. So the river got like 262. This got like 252, I think, and this got 207. So those are not like wild sweeping changes. But what we want to do is do a test for water bacteria. That's the thing we learned. We want to test for bacteria.
It'll be a part 2 sometime.
Part 2, bacteria.
Guys, I'm really sorry that I didn't make more of a visual appearance in this vlog.
Me too, I'm sorry.